We're back now with Charles Krauthammer, author of the brand new book, Things That Matter, 3 Decades of Passions, Pastimes, and Politics. It is a must-read. You can pick up a copy either online or at your favorite bookstore. It's been a pleasure to work with Charles on this book. I'm going to start with Gutfeld to my left.
I have a two-part serious question. You migrated, like me, from liberal to conservative. I want to know what caused you to move in that direction. And I want to know, how come you rarely see a conservative that becomes a liberal, and the ones that do become a liberal, generally it's based on a personal, bitter vendetta, like a David Brock went from conservative to liberal over a relationship issue. You never see them do it over principle.
Well, let me take them one at a time. On the first one, and that's the introduction of the book, a very long essay, is one about how I changed from liberal to conservative, because I do believe everybody has a right to change their opinions and ideology, but if you're in public life, you at least owe an explanation.
Right.
And the beginning of the book is an explanation, at least as I saw it. And I would say the very short answer is I'm open to empirical evidence. I was a Great Society liberal. I believed in the war on poverty. I thought it was extremely well intended, but the evidence began to come out. In the 80s, it began with a book by Charles Murray.
Right.
And then in all these journals, the public interest and others, the empirical evidence of not only the failure of the war on poverty, but the devastation it left in its wake in the communities it was intended to help was absolutely stunning. And by the let's say early middle 90s, I had decided that despite good intentions, what was essentially social democracy or liberalism was not achieving its goals, and the way to achieve them, I think, is really with more limited government. So that's sort of how that happened. On the